Hi everybody, it's quite early in the morning, so I hope you can hear me. We went out yesterday and I bought the new Fluval Flex, but like the double one. It's 123 litres. If you remember on my previous video, we had the Fluval Flex 57, which you got the remote control with for the lights. I've given that one now my brother last week, and so I went out and bought this. Now I went to Maidenhead Aquatics in Ilkeston in Derbyshire, and the tank and the stand, well the cabinet shall I say, was individually priced. You don't get the cabinet free with the aquarium. So basically I went there and I bought me 57 Flex 57 litre from there as well. So this time I went with the intention of getting something cheap. So basically the lady calculated everything I needed: the heater, the gravel and everything, and she came back and she says £465 I think it was. So I says I'm looking round about £450 for everything. We chucked the gravel in free because they wanted £17.50 for the gravel, not this gravel, what's actually in the tank. A 10-kilo bag. And she got on the phone to her manager. She come back and said it must be a lucky day because I got it for £440 something. So they let me off with the gravel and that. So if you don't ask, you don't get. Now most aquatic centres, you know, if you're going out buying tanks, they will chuck the gravel in free of charge, but you've got to ask, otherwise they're going to charge you for it. Yeah, so normally when I go out and buy tanks, I always get the gravel free, but you've got to ask for it, and you've got to say, how much will all this cost, and I'm looking a bit cheaper, and they will chuck the gravel in. So if you're looking for a big tank or something, always ask. We chuck the gravel in if I bought the cabinet and the tank. So anyway, I got this. The lights, I can't really show you the lights because this doesn't come with a remote control. You have to use your smartphone, mobile phone, to download the app. You can set the timer so it comes on in the morning and goes off at night. But at the moment I haven't actually worked it out yet because I get the blue light on 24 hours a day. So when you set the timer, first the blue light comes on for night viewing, and then your lights will come on at the time you stated till the time you stated to go off, and then it changes to the blue light, and then that blue light will stay on for the rest of the night. So I ain't quite worked that out yet, so it's a bit no instructions with the app kind of thing of how it all works. So that's the downside for me really, is using your mobile phone to control the lights without no remote control. The other thing is, if you can see at the top, I filled it with water, and there's the line there, you can see, and as it goes down it's not very level, so it's actually my floor, it's not level. What else can I say? Yeah, total cost was just over £600 because I went to Wolf Aquatics in Pinxton in Derbyshire, and I bought the rock face. It's an ornament type thing, and it cost £60. And I bought the other little rock face there, which was £30. bought the black sand. I think that was about 20 odd pound for that, because the gravel I was given was a terracotta gravel, which is in a bag which I got free, which I'll show you in a second. Right, this is the bag I got free. It's a 10 kilo bag, and it's, if you can see it, it's a terracotta colour. It's similar to natural gravel. So that's the bag I got free. I asked for, which they're selling that for $17.99, which is a bit dear, but I got it free. When I got home, I decided not to use it. I was going to use that with the sand. Sorry, it's not sand, the soil. You can see the soil, if you can see it on the camera here. See the brown underneath? That's actually the soil for my plants. Now on the previous 57 litre, you could see the line of all the soil underneath. Well, this time I put the sand up to the front, a line at the front, so you can't actually see the soil. So it doesn't give you the two different types of the soil and the sand on top. Now, I've never tried the soil with sand on the top. It doesn't really look like sand, it looks like very small gravel. Very small gravel, but they class it as a sand. But when it's in the bag, it's like gravel, which I'll show you that now. So this is the bag I got from Pinkston, and it's a very fine gravel sand. So yeah, it's just like very little tiny stones rather than a sand. So yeah, I thought that might look a bit better, so just bear with me a second. Yeah, so the total cost for this tank, I spent like over 600 quid. The rock at the front there, I had in the little Home 25 aquarium, which I actually sold a couple of weeks ago. That was white, but the lighting on that was a bit rubbish, because it only had a couple of little blue lights in it, and the rest was all white, and quite a lot of brown algae in that tank. So the tank, the Home 25 was a bit rubbish really. So I sold the tank empty. So I gave me 57 Fluval Flex, my brother, a week ago with all the fish, which I wish I would have kept it now, because I could have took some of the media out and put into here. So today I'm planning on going back to Pinkston and to get some bacteria balls or something like that, to help with the bacteria. I just set it up yesterday, bought some new plants from Go Outdoors, because Pets at Home. I say Go Outdoors because I keep buying bikes. Yeah, Pets at Home, because you can't beat their plants really. They're all been cleaned and everything, and you get like 2 or 3 depending on the size of the plant, for a tenner type of thing. So most of my plants come from there. So I'm looking to get some more, but the Pets at Home I went to yesterday was didn't have hardly any plants in stock. So I'd have to go to Derby one to get a few more. I want a few to go on the front here because I like it fully stocked. So yeah, that's my new aquarium. Nothing else I can really say really. With a Fluval Flex like the 57, you have to take the lid off all the time, but with this one, oh sorry, knocking the biscuit tin, you've got a separate hatch you can just take off, so you're not disturbing any of the fish, and you can get to all the filters, the heaters. If we can see if we can get through here, the heaters down there. This heater's in a big plastic case, so if you knock it around a bit or whatever, it won't damage the heater there. So it's in quite a solid case there. I need to turn up the heater a little bit because it's only on, if you can see that, 23.3. So I need to turn it up a little bit. But yeah, it's quite handy having the little hatch there to get to all the filters without disturbing the fish. We got this bit here. I think that's for the automatic feeder there, but when you want to go and feed the fish, you can just put that in there. So that's quite handy really. So if you notice on the 57 litre, all you've got is a little hole. There's no lid or anything to cover it up, so you're just stuck with that little hole in the 57. So with this one, it's got the little flap. So yeah, a lot better. But then again, the price is a lot dearer. But the 57 was a little, it was quite a good tank, 80 plus different lights, even though I only probably used about 2-3 lights, different colour of lights. The other thing with this one is when you turn it on, the light, you get a ray of white, yellow, blue, and all sorts of different colours in the light when you first turn it on. So it's actually better for the plant growth than the 57, because the 57, it would only come on like white and blue type thing, or white and another colour. I didn't know if you could alter it to have different colours on like this one. So there's about 4 different colours on here on the white, so it's better for the plant growth. So yeah, impressed with the tank so far. That's where it goes at the moment. Yeah, we chose the white one because all my computer's white and everything, and when I got it home I realised, oh, I'm gonna have to clean this a lot, because the filter at the back, if you can see it, is all white. So in time that's going to go brown and green, and it's going to go a bit minging. The lid is white, and I live in a flat, and a couple of hours later that it's like thicker dust. So when you go to wipe this dust off the lid, you're going to smudge all the dust into it. So keeping a white lid clean is going to be a job and a half. So that's why some people go with a black. Now I've had the 57 in black, and I have a dog, and the dog hairs seem to get everywhere, even on top of the lid. How they got on top of the lid, I do not know, but you know, the lid was covered in like white dog hairs. So with a white, I won't see the dog hairs, but it will collect the dust. We can dust in here on these shelves, and now hour later it'll be thicker dust again. So it's like a fighting battle with dust. You know, you can dust everywhere, and an hour later it's all back. I chose the white. The little Home 25 I had, that was white, and it went a little bit minging, but it was very easy to wipe with one of these little blue J-cloths, and it came off easily. So it's not that much hard work if you do it regularly and just give it a wipe. If you leave it to go really bad, then obviously it sticks and it's harder to get off. Anyway, that's my tank. I recommend, if you're interested in buying the Fluval Flexes, they're quite a good tank, and you get to play around with the remote control on it for all the different colour lights, the thunder and lightning, the clouds. So yeah, it gives you something to mess around with and stuff, and different colours for the evening time and that. So yeah, I would recommend it. But like I say, if you're going out buying a tank, any tank, and then you need to set it up, see what you can get for free. Like I got the gravel yesterday, but you don't ask, they're going to just calculate everything up and charge you the price of everything you need. So if you go there within the intention of buying a tank and the cabinet and you want the complete setup, always ask, will you chuck in the gravel, or will you give us some plants? And 9 out of 10, most places will agree, because they want the sale of the tank and the cabinet. You know, so 9 out of 10 times most places will give you the gravel, and the gravel is going to save you anywhere between 10-20 quid, all counts. So yeah, I actually did it with some fish, you know, where they say like 6 for a tenner or something like that, and there's only 5 left in there. What will you do? And you know, you get a couple of quid less, so a couple of quid helps. So you can actually do it on fish as well. Or if you buy so many fish, you could ask for a bit of a discount. So I always go with the intention of buying something, but getting something else for free as well. So, but you've always got to ask first. Anyway, that's me video. We'll catch you later and do an update very shortly. Alright, thanks for watching. See you later.